How's everybody doing? Shoot, I'm glad you're here to hang out. If you are brand new to the channel, I'm glad you clicked that link. My name is Jared. This is the LVME. We're doing a Smokin Reaction today. And this is the first video in our dive down into Tom MacDonald's back catalog that I have not heard. We started on the last Tom MacDonald reaction, which was for a stronger version. Mentioned we're going to be doing a giveaway for the Brave 2 CD. All you got to do, if you have not been able to buy this, if you don't have it, you want to get a free copy of it. This is brand new. It's given to me by a subscriber named Jeremy. Thank you again, homie. All you got to do to get able to win this is simply leave a comment in this video or any of the upcoming Tom MacDonald videos I'm going to be doing all the way up until Christmas. Simply mention the Brave 2 album or mention your favorite Tom MacDonald song. Then I will randomly pick one at the end of all this and you will get this brand new CD. It's a killer CD, man. If you have not heard this, you will be in for a treat. This shit is dope. And speaking of that, the first song that I found here, I forgot to turn my ringer off on my phone. The first song that I found here was a remix of Eminem's The Way I Am, which just blows my mind. I had no idea Tom did this. That's super ballsy. That's an iconic song by an iconic rapper. When a hip hop artist does a remix, like 99% of the time, what that means is they're going to keep the same beat and they're going to do fresh lyrics and usually a fresh delivery, flow, all that type of thing. Every once in a while, somebody might keep the same music and like a DJ will remix a song, and that means new music with the same artists and the same words. What we're getting here is going to be the same classic Eminem beat with brand new lyrics by Tom, which, like, this song is, when I say iconic, I mean, I think it is probably the best example of an early Eminem song that has really stood the test of time. The shit dropped in 2000. It still sounds just as good today, if you ask me. And it was just, it came out at a time when Eminem was surrounded in this controversy coming from politicians, coming from parents, coming from the news media, coming from the hip hop community that was pushing back a little bit, some of them against him. And he was used that song to channel so much frustration and rage and aggression at the record labels, at himself, at his fan base. It was just an amazing piece of music. And one little fact that a lot of people might not know is that he put a great tribute to one of the best rappers of all time in that song as well. Half of the famous chorus, it says, "I am whatever you say I am. If I wasn't, then why would I say I am?" That last part, "if I wasn't, then why would I say I am," is taken directly from Eric B. and Rakim's hit "And the Rhyme Goes On" off the 1987 album Paid in Full. And Rakim delivers that line. He says, in that song, he says, "I'm the R to the A to the K I am. If I wasn't, then why would I say I am?" All right. Rakim is, if he's not in your top 5 list of greatest rappers of all time, then I question your hip hop taste and your hip hop knowledge. If you've never heard of him, I highly suggest that you check it out. Rakim was instrumental to rap music in changing and evolving and ushering in lyricism. His delivery, his lyrics, his amazing skill set is still evident today. He's still putting out music now, and the man is an absolute legend. So that was a cool little factoid about The Way I Am that a lot of people might not have known. Now I'm real curious to see what Mr. Tom MacDonald's doing with this. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get this window up here so you can see this video too. If you've never heard this song before and you never rocked with me before, listen, I'm going to be pausing this shit, going to be talking about these bars. If that's going to bug you because you've never heard Tom's version before, then you need to click on the link right down there in the description. That'll take you to Tom's channel, to this very song, where you can listen to it, where you can leave Tom a like, a thumbs up. You should probably give the man a subscription. I mean, geez, if you're watching reactions and you don't subscribe to Tom, you should. Now, that being said, let's go ahead. I'm going to make this full screen for me. Looks like it's there good for you. Yep, we good. We good. All right, friends. Let's see what Tom's got to say, what he can do. This is a ballsy thing. Like, if you fuck up an iconic song like this, you're going to get a lot of fucking flack. You're going to look pretty stupid. Like, this is you got to have some brass balls to be effing with an Eminem classic like this. So let's see what Tom has got.
Hey yo, this song is for anyone
Keeping that same intro.
Shut up and listen.
Yeah, word.
I'm not the artist, they're gonna turn to a puppet. I've been myself in the darkness and I'm the same way in public. Guess I'm a target cause they aren't in charge of what they are stuck with. I wear my heart on my arm and I spill the guts on my stomach. All of a sudden I'm hunted cause they don't like what I said. But only dummies would choose to follow a wolf who is dead. Tear the flesh off of your bones and keep your ghost in my head. You looking just like a clown and I'm the bull in the pen. And the labels aren't able to get in touch when they call cause I know.
Pause that. Okay, we're going to run this back and start this over because the first thing that I'm really taken by surprise with and really impressed by is that he's actually doing Eminem's flow over this song. Now when rappers do remixes like this, it is not necessarily it's very uncommon in the ones that I've heard, at least. I don't know all rap music, but I'm a pretty big fucking hip hop head. Most people don't imitate the flow as well. And it's also quite interesting to me that the subject matter is also very similar because Tom MacDonald is basically, seriously, the Eminem of our generation. And I know that makes his haters get all bristly and that makes some of the Eminem stans get all butthurt, but it's true. When Eminem, like I was saying earlier, when he wrote this song, it was 2000, man. It was the height of his controversy. It was a whole different world in 2000. That shit was pre 9/11. We don't even know nothing about that shit anymore. And it's easy to forget what the world was like. And Eminem's was in the news. Eminem was making fucking waves and people were upset about it. And he just puts out this song and it's just like a big cue to everybody. I mean, he tells off his own fans in there. And now we've got Tom here coming in and he's imitating this iconic flow. He's got the same one down. I don't mean imitating. I just mean he's using the same flow, which it takes a lot of talent. He's writing very similar lyrics about how he's not going to change. He's going to be true to who he fucking is. And I like that a lot, man. Let's start over and let's examine a little bit what he's saying here. It hit me by surprise. I really wasn't expecting that.
Hey, yo. The song is for anyone. Fuck it. Shut up and listen. I'm not the artist, they're gonna turn to a puppet.
I'm not the artist, they're gonna turn to a puppet. Tom has been saying that his whole career. You know, this came out, what, 4 or 5 years ago, something like that, and now here we are, and Tom stayed true to that shit.
Myself in the darkness and I'm the same way in public. Guess I'm
in the darkness and I'm the same way in public, and that's sort of A, B rhyme scheme right there, too.
Fuck it. Shut up and listen. I'm not the artist, they're gonna turn to a puppet. I've been myself in the darkness and I'm the same way in public. Guess I'm a target cause they aren't in charge of what they are stuck with. I wear my heart on my arm and I spill the guts on my stomach.
On my arm and I spilled the guts on my stomach. Absolutely he does, and he's continued to do that all the way up until his latest release, Stronger Version. I mean, he's totally wearing his heart on his sleeve and spilling his guts out. I mean, in a way that made him feel vulnerable and nervous to put the song out. And that's why people fuck with Tom, man. That's why his fan base is so loyal. Because the man is legit. Like, he keeps it real and he shares shit from the heart that we can all identify with.
All of a sudden, I'm hunted because they don't like what I said. But only dummies would choose to follow a wolf who is dead.
All of a sudden, I'm hunted because they don't like what I said. But only dummies would choose to follow a wolf that was dead. Bars. Great delivery here, too.
Tear the flesh off of your bones and keep your ghost in my head. You look
off your bones and keep your ghost in my head. Dude, listen to his emotion in his voice, too.
Looking just like a clown and I'm the bull in the pen. And the labels aren't able to get in touch when they call. Cause I know all the A&Rs and I'm ignoring them all.
Labels aren't able to get in touch when they call. I know all the A&Rs and I don't answer whatever. An A&R, if you don't know, is a artist in repertoire. And it is a person whose job it is basically for the record label to go out and find new talent. So they're listening to club music, they're listening to demos people saying, they're out on the streets, they're on social media trying to look for the latest, greatest thing, all of the above. And sometimes in the smaller record labels, they'll like act as almost a manager too. In the bigger record labels, their job is to bring them to like an A&R manager who then kind of takes over. And what Tom is saying, he says, I know all these fucking people and I don't even answer when they call. Like, the label can't even get a hold of me because I know you fuckers and I don't pick up the phone. And here we are, how many years later, and Tom is still true to that. And look how much bigger he is now.
To help me, I keep blowing them off, and all the rappers who doubted me, I've been proving them wrong.
Who doubted me, I've been proving them wrong. He still is to this day, bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger.
They wanna give me a record deal to control me efficiently, cause as long as I ain't signed, I'll keep exposing the industry, and they know if I put my
want to give me a record deal to control me officially, because as long as I'm not signed, I'll keep exposing the industry. Tom was really focused on that in the beginning of his career. I mean, now he's kind of shifted, because he said all really that can be said about that, and he's kind of shifted his focus into more political rap slash like current event rap, and kind of just looking at the world and reflecting back on it, right? But here in the beginning, it was a lot more about the hip hop community, the world of rap music, fucking record labels, independent artists, etc.
name on that line, it's a victory. Then they'll censor my message and try to rewrite my history.
Sign that on the line. He says I signed that contract as a victory for them, and they're just gonna try and fucking basically cancel me, rewrite my shit, and take away my voice.
I don't need the publicity. I need all of my friends to know if I disappear tomorrow, it's because of them. They don't want you empowered. They want you willing to spend all of your money on products so that they get their percent.
I mean, he's like, if I disappear, I didn't kill myself, basically. And then he's saying, all they're basically trying to do with this shit with these artists is get you to spend money on their products so they get their percentage. They don't care about your growing as a human being. Music can do so much, and that's why we love it, right? And in rap, just like all of music, you know, this slice of music that is rap can do so much as well. It can empower, it can destroy. You can expand your knowledge, or you can have your focus shifted into some fucking nonsense. And these record labels, they don't want their listeners to be empowered and smart. They're looking for their focus to be shifted off into nonsense and Xanax and fucking pills and partying, because they don't want you thinking, because the same people that are controlling that type of music and is putting that type of shit out are the same people that are donating all this money to the politicians, and all they really care about is what I refer to as just crowd control.
But I'm a different breed of person. Liquor seeping through the surface. Try and cut me and I'll drink the blood. The stitches leaking bourbon, and my fans are
a different kind of person. Liquor leaking through the surface, seeping through the surface. If you cut me, I'll drink the blood and taste the bourbon or something. That was hard, especially considering his past as an alcoholic. That was a hard bar. Let's hear that again.
willing to spend all of your money on products so that they get their percent. But I'm a different breed of person. Liquor seeping through the surface. Try and cut me and I'll drink the blood. The stitches leaking bourbon, and my fans are all
I'll drink the blood, the stitches leaking bourbon.
amazing. I officially deserve them. I'll effectively eliminate and burn who tries to hurt them. This my
That was dope too. He said, my fans are amazing and I officially deserve them. Fuck yeah, you do, bro. Then he said something about, I'll defend anybody that tries to hurt him or some shit.
the liquor seeping through the surface. Try and cut me and I'll drink the blood. The stitches leaking bourbon, and my fans are all amazing. I officially deserve them. I'll effectively eliminate and burn who tries to hurt them. This my element. The weapons and the skeletons are evidence of everything I did. Well, I defended what was delicate.
He said those skeletons I've left behind and the weapons I've used are evident that the destruction I raised when I was defending delicate shit. Obviously, I summarized what he said, but these bars are tough, dude. He is spitting. He is doing this on complete and total justice. I mean, I figured he would, or else we would have heard about this from his haters about how he butchered some Eminem remix. Like, he's killing this shit. Killing it. And his flow here, he's just matching that Eminem flow perfectly. I feel like he's hitting all the same spots that Eminem did, all the same switch ups and all the same areas. And they did this again recently off the Brave 2 album with the song Black and White. I'm pretty convinced that all of the flows that Tom and Adam both used were all Eminem flows. I mean, obviously Adam used this one right here during his verse, but I'm almost positive. You know, I've heard that song so much that I'm like, man, I recognize all these. I think they purposefully used many, if not all, Eminem flows for Adam and for Tom, not with Dax. But this one here was definitely used by Adam.
Weapons and the skeletons are evidence of everything I did. Well, I defended what was delicate. Machete blades and severed heads and human teeth on necklaces. Electric fences humming through the night while I'm confessing that I am whatever you say I am. It makes no difference to me if you won't shake my hand. I got my freedom of speech and I will make my stand. I won't never take a seat to please the mainstream plan.
Changed it up. He didn't use the exact same chorus, but he still kept the I am whatever you say I am. But he took out the Rakim little bar in there. If I wasn't, then why would I say I am? That's a bummer. I was hoping to keep that in there, but I didn't know he was going to use the chorus at all, honestly. but it makes
Cause I
sense.
am whatever you say I am. It doesn't matter to me if you can't see my plan.
It up here. It doesn't matter to me if you can't see my plan.
You are my gasoline and I'm the flame you fan. I don't know, it's just the way I am. I'm just a person who ain't afraid of the scrutiny. I'm not scared of the truth, and so through that there's immunity.
A person who ain't afraid of the scrutiny. I'm not scared of the truth, and through that there's immunity. Bars. Bars. That shit is... He's got good skills. That's good writing. That is very, very good writing.
And I'm the flame you fan. I don't know, it's just the way I am. I'm just a person who ain't afraid of the scrutiny. I'm not scared of the truth, and so through that there's immunity.
Yeah.
And my dreams aren't only something I experience lucidly. They are what I've accomplished and what I'm about to do musically.
And my dreams are not something I only experienced lucidly.
I experience lucidly. They are what I've accomplished and what I'm about to do musically.
Accomplished what I'm about to do musically. He said, I don't just dream, I got it done, and I'm gonna keep doing that shit, motherfucker. Hell yeah. This song is tough. This has got me feeling just like the Eminem song, only Eminem's was more of like expressing his outrage. This is a lot of like self-belief instead, and I really like it.
Save the cars and the jewelry. You know I can't be bothered with all that superficial garbage. I'm an actual artist. I only do this for therapy, not to fill up my wallet. They poppin' Xanax to party. A party's not what I call it.
And Xanax to party. A party's not what I call it. What do you call it? A drug-addicted rapper? Because I know your earlier shit. That's what you're gonna say, or something like that.
Call it drug-addicted rappers if I'm perfect.
Rappers. In his early music, Tom made a lot of points about Xanax and drug-addicted rappers. You know, yeah. This shit is tough.
A party's not what I call it. I call it drug-addicted rappers if I'm perfectly honest. I call it numbing out the pain of being chained to the bottom of a ship that's sinking quick inside a promethazine bottle. They say it's lit, but it's really just a
wow.
Chained to the bottom of a ship that's sinking quick.
Oh, wow, hold on.
A party's not what I call it. I call it drug-addicted rappers.
I call it a party. Party's not what I call it. I call it drug-addicted rappers.
If I'm perfectly honest, I call it numbing out the pain of being chained to the bottom.
Listen right here. I call it numbing out the pain and being chained to the
bottom of a ship that's sinking quick inside a
ship that's sinking quick inside of a
promethazine
bottle. I call it being chained to the bottom of a ship that's sinking inside of a promethazine bottle. God damn.
They say it's lit, but it's really just a sickness that they swallow.
It's lit, but it's really just a sickness that they swallow. Ah, yes. Yes. I think that there is a large amount of wealthy and powerful people who would love nothing more than to see as many members of the human race on some form of antidepressant.
When they can't move me, they can't change me, cause the old me is the same me, and I'll stay me till they hate me, or the pressure drive me crazy. I've been medicated, hated myself.
So matching Eminem all the way through this song. I've heard the fucking Way I Am like 100 times, or way more than that, thousands of times probably. And I admit I haven't heard it recently, but it feels to me like Tom is matching the Eminem all the way through, his flow, his cadence, through the whole fucking song here. This is fucking sick, man. This is a lot of talent and a lot of respect being shown right here too.
When they can't move me, they can't change me, cause the old me is the same me, and I'll stay me till they hate me, or the pressure drive me crazy. I've been medicated, hated myself, and couldn't escape it. Now I face what I'm afraid of, embrace all the confrontation.
Cat running through, if you saw that. Oh. Well, they're just climbing my green screen. Can you see that on there? No. All right, hey, you guys, get down, stop. Yeah, newsflash, that's not actual graffiti behind me. All right, I think it's okay. I'm looking on the screen here. It looks all right. Man, that was funny. Mike, I got these crazy cats, man. You guys get out of here. Okay. All right, back on this fucking song is lit, bro. This shit is going on, too. It seems like, it's only been 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Ooh, my guy. I'm going to go back another 10 seconds so we get back in the vibe here. Tom is just, you can feel the emotion in this man on the song. He's just killing this thing, killing it.
Because the old me is the same me, and I'll stay me till they hate me, or the pressure drive me crazy. I've been medicated, hated myself, and couldn't escape it. Now I face what I'm afraid.
Said I've been medicated and hated myself. I couldn't escape it.
Afraid of, embrace all the
face what I'm afraid of, embrace all the confrontation.
While my name keep coming up in all the same conversations. He's pathetic, he's a racist, he's a vulture, man.
Name keep coming up in all the same conversation. He's pathetic, he's a racist, he's a vulture, but Tom ain't gonna let that shit get him down. He didn't back then and he doesn't today. That's fucking resilience right there.
Conversations, he's pathetic, he's a racist, he's a vulture, man, I hate him, I don't get it, he's so basic, and the culture should replace him. I'ma take him off the playlist and not just laugh while they complaining, cause I am whatever you say I am. It makes no difference to me if you won't shake my hand. I got my freedom of speech and I will make my stand. I will never
Got speech and I will make my stand. I'm big on that.
take a seat to please the mainstream plan, cause I am whatever you say I am. It doesn't matter to me if you guys see my plan. You are my gasoline and I'm the flame you fan. I don't know, it's just the way I am.
Yeah. Fucking killed it. This video was perfect too. You don't need much, man. Dude, that was amazing. Amazing. He killed that shit. I mean, I figured he did a good job because, like I said earlier, if he didn't, then the haters would have mentioned this. This shit's been out for a while. We've been hearing about how Tom just fucked up some Eminem shit, but he didn't. He killed it. God dang, that was so much better than I thought it would be. I really like how he kept the Eminem cadence through there too, man. That's skills and those lyrics. He knocked it out the ballpark with those lyrics, man. I mean, my initial thoughts are seriously that I like that just as much as the Eminem version. That's crazy. Man, let me know in the comments what you thought of that song. I am blown away. I'd love to talk about it with y'all. I will get back to as many comments as I can. Don't forget, mention the Brave 2 or your favorite Tom song, and that will enter you in a drawing to win this CD right here. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I love watching rap music with y'all. I love talking about it. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving me the old thumbs up and the old subscription. We are almost to 10,000 subscribers. We're getting closer every video. And thank you so much to everybody who's been supporting me. It's been a little up and down time for channels like mine with YouTube right now, and I really appreciate everybody still rocking with me through it all. I will see everybody on the next video. Oh, I guess one more thing. If you want to help out the channel, if you're feeling like, hey, what can we do? Just go to the LVME.com. You can pick up a sticker right there. I just sent it to my eBay page. All right, word. I'll see you on the next video, okay? Peace.